first quarter here in Game 7. Hugo Gonzalez has played just 6 minutes in the series, but is in there to start the second for Boston, the 20-year-old rookie from Spain. Derek White on the bounce. Stop. And a foul's going to be called on Drummond.
Back to the bench.
Tyrese is just laughing it off. Meanwhile, we talked to Joe Mazzulla before the game, and he said something interesting. Zora Stevenson at 1 through 6, but he said, just because we score the first 2 points doesn't mean we're going to win the game. Case in point, he said Game 5, when they were up at home by 13 in the third.
Year when in that Knicks series, in those games 1 and 2, when they were up big, and the Knicks
4 minutes away from ending the series in Game 5. The defense from Gonzalez. Maxey on the second effort. Tough fader goes down.
This is great D. Better. Oh.
That's why I said defense was overrated when I was playing red.
With Andre Drummond and Quentin Grimes out there with Maxey and George. White, Pritchard, Kata, Hauser, and Gonzalez, the 5 for Boston. White on the attack. Stop on a dime and float it in.
But it's less ISO, Reds. They're going side to side and then attacking, so they're getting cleaner looks.
Joe Mazzulla said our defense will go. Offense, and it is.
Tatum came back.
White with it hard. Maxey with 7 to shoot. Fend off. Bounce. Edwards, no space. 2 to shoot. Edwards, tough one. Doesn't go. White thought about it. Now it's Kata on the outside. Oh, the drive, and Kata.
Play right there.
It was the fake. He faked out Andre Drummond.
Got some energy. They've attacked the basket, already matching their paint points from the first quarter here in the second, as George is fouled on the outside by Derek. Philly looking to regulate a little bit here. With Embiid still on the bench, it's George on the face-up. George will try. Nice. The crowd momentarily. White, a lot of movement, a lot of energy. Looking back for Kata. Instead, White's going to take. Can't make. Embiid his return, but his minutes have been valuable as Maxey floats it up with short.
That looked like a Noah Eagle type of shot. And a little flip up right there.
Yeah, it was just because I was so small.
That was crafty.
It's Pritchard on the outside against George. Off the screen, sneaks his way through. Pritchard, bounce it. Kata, the patience and the slam.
And better finish.
5 assists now for Pritchard. Step back, Edgecombe, well short. It doesn't look like he's going to take it. Maxey in for Grimes. Quick trigger. In.
Kata.
Shield. Shovel. Oh, Kata is fouled before the shot.
On the floor.
Delay of game warning against Philly. So now each team with a delay of game warning. Oubre and the rookie Edgecombe. Pritchard. An array of moves. Cross on Embiid. Pump. Second time. Floated up.
He knows how to get a bucket.
10-2 run. Embiid outside Oubre. Open look. Embiid on Gonzalez. Oh, in between two. A wild attempt. A chance to make it a one-possession game here for Boston. It's White. The 3.
5 of 8 from the field. 16 for White.
And the Celtics are doing this with no Brown on the court and Tatum out.
Offensive foul.
Oubre takes it.
Man, his energy.
But they're doing this, no Jaylen Brown.
A chance to tie or take their first lead of Game 7. White is fouled by Oubre.
Put him in the to get a Game 7 in your building.
Pritchard escapes. Boston lead.
Simplified the game. They were just putting pick and roll and go to work.
Embiid can't respond. Grimes.
My bad about the block out that allowed Grimes to come all the way in and get that offensive rebound.
1 on Shireman. 3rd team foul against Boston. Embiid, since coming back in, quiet. After that roaring opening quarter. Maxey, and a foul's going to go on Gonzalez. Jaylen Brown will check in. Hugo Gonzalez, look, he might just be 20 years old, but he played for Real Madrid, one of the top clubs in the entire world. Oh, Grimes! Quentin Grimes to go back in front by 1. Now it's Pritchard again. Looking to shield on Grimes. Spin, step back. Pritchard just in and out. Got hit in the face. 4 on 5. Edgecombe loads it up and sticks a 3.
Game 2 here.
Became the youngest player in NBA history to have a playoff game of second quarter in a crowd. Squeezes through. Brown has to fire and buries it.
To try to get one with Jaylen Brown knocking down a big one.
Embiid, and he goes through the contender deal where he has really provided a pop defensively and with his Embiid's going to always hear it here in Boston.
I'm tired of losing to him.
5 minutes to play in the second. Brown drive, kick, White, the hot hand. Doesn't stay
Right
that.
at him, fresh meat.
Skip it for Pritchard, 6 to shoot on Edgecombe. Off the screen, Pritchard. Oh, the head fake, he couldn't squeeze it.
Celtics are already back in this game and have momentum.
That was a dangerous pass. Gonzalez included the 2023 Boston series in which Tatum had 51 points in this building.
Pass forward while being in the bonus, and the Celtics are saying, you know what, we're going to keep your main guys in action.
His defensive rebounding was arguably the best of his career since coming back from the Achilles.
And also leading this team in assists as well.
Double watch. Now it's Brown on Barlow. Wants to go to work. Brown spin. Brown scores. Maxey in the paint. The open man is Edgecombe. Can't hit on that three to work with for White. Spin on Barlow. White all the way to the rim. Couldn't get it to go with the right.
Got numbers.
Grimes. Oh, the fake. Grimes. Wild attempt. No. Embiid the board and finish. Point trail by 15. They have gotten this thing rolling in Game 7.
The bargain, yeah, he's doing just that right now.
And so the other thing Joe Mazzulla said before Game 6 is he told Derek if we were going to go round out the 5.
Gotta send help. Trying to guard Embiid.
And that's not going to work, but he does get the miss from Embiid.
That's a fortunate miss.
Hauser, 3-ball. Money!
We're coming off a transition or multiple passes.
Embiid lost it. Grimes did it. Oh, he went for the body. And White comes up with a block. 7 to shoot. Outside George. He's going to have to let it fly. And he finds the bottom.
54% in this series. That's a huge three.
Gonzalez looking for the answer. Not there. Sherman the offensive rebound. Gonzalez the cut to Embiid, and he's fouled. And the line for the first time, 7th and 8th attempts of this first half for the Boston Celtics. It himself is currently at 13. DraftKings, the #1 sportsbook for live betting. To get in on the action, download the app and use promo. Off the bench for Boston, which is the best on the
He hasn't played a lot of minutes in this series.
He's fantastic guarding Joel Embiid in the post. And that's going to go the other. Has some blood potentially on his left wrist, bottom of the hand. Meanwhile, if he had been called for a defense. Brown looking to drive. Cross on George. Brown gets to the rim, but he can't finish. And Embiid is...
Band-Aid's not going to stay right there. Not on the palm of your hand.
Maybe a full bandage. 7 format since it began in 2003 in the first round. That year, the Detroit Pistons, the top seed, came back from 3-1 down on the... Embiid missing on that second. Oh, Keita to the rack. Bounce it. Embiid right into Keita. Maxey on the outside. Edgecombe in the corner. Can't hit the three. Hauser. That'll be a sigh of relief. No. Oh, Keita, number 3. Starting to pile up in this second quarter. 2 more coming in the second for Philly.
Time for them to get out.
Back-to-back get out.
I love when they're out because we get better food at halftime.
Oh, good point. That's
We're going right back.
I'm trying to...
White with Garza back out there. Will rise and hit the 3.
They'll get the shots. They just got to knock him down.
19 for White. Maxey a blur to the bucket. Had it. Now Maxey. Embiid going right at Garza with 7. 2 on the ball, and that's going to get themselves back into it, get the crowd involved. Embiid, jab, jumper, no.
2 for 1 if they want.
And they'll go for it. It's Brown. Oh! The shot. Maxey on Hauser. Maxey, step away, got it for 2. Left here, it's Brown with 4, up ahead, White with 3, drive with 2, White in traffic, got it back, trying to put it over the backboard,